Hey guys, good afternoon. Doing the market recap here. What a day, guys. We ended up closing out a few of our great trades that we made this morning. Amazon was our paycheck trade, and we ended up closing out Amazon for 154% gain. If you guys take a look here at the order status, you guys can see that we ended up closing out quite a few here. We closed out Amazon. We closed that out for 154% gain. We made a trade on Google this morning. That trade has a max net gain of 300. Let me see here. That has a max net gain of 313.22%. We have the Google 1575, 1580 vertical spread. We ended up closing out the Amazon trade. That was our paycheck trade for 154%. Then we made another trade on Google here. As long as Google is above 1580 by this Friday, we got in that this morning before she started taking off. So as long as Google is above 1580 by this Friday, that's going to make a 313.22% gain. We ended up closing out two Apple trades today. The first Apple trade made a 54% gain. The second Apple trade's up over 120%. I expect Apple to continue to break out this week. I really think we're going to see Apple at 130. We made quite a few trades on Apple this morning. Our Intel trade that we've had for quite some time, still continuing to break higher, climbing. It broke that resistance and it's continuing to climb. That looks absolutely phenomenal. Another one, Facebook. What a day on Facebook. Facebook got up to $280, which is the first resistance. Once we break that 280, there's no doubt in my mind we're going to be seeing that 300 area. So we got the 1020 cross. You guys could see we haven't had the MACD histogram green bars here above the zero line here since going all the way back to what, July, August, and that's when we started breaking out there. So we're finally starting to get those green bars on the histogram looking good. We had the 1020 cross, first candle above 1020, 50 SMA. My second target's going to be 290 and then 300 on Facebook. Looking absolutely great. And like I said, Apple, easy 130 target on Apple. Amazon, I really think we're going to see 3,600 this week on Amazon. There's no question in my mind. Amazon was up almost over 200 points at the highs of the day today, up nearly 5% for the day. Disney shares are moving higher here after hours. And let me show you Disney here. Disney shares are moving much higher today. If you take a look at Disney, big breakout on Disney after hours here. There's some breaking news on Disney that the Walt Disney shares are trading higher after the company announced a strategic reorganization of its media and entertainment businesses. Disney says company's creative engines will focus on producing content for DTC as well as legacy platforms, while newly centralized distribution group will oversee commercialization and distribution of content globally. So I think we're going to see Disney up above 135 here by the end of this week or by the end of next week. So continuing to break out. Another one that I really love here is Cisco. Cisco has been in breakdown momentum all the way since, basically, end of July, early August here. And we had that breakdown momentum, and now we're finally breaking above that 1020. We had the MACD cross down here. You guys can see right here, we had the MACD cross. We got the positive histogram bars here shown green, and now we got that 1020 cross coming up tomorrow. We got some resistance that's going to be right at about 4250. If we could break that 4250, I think our next stop is going to be that 47. So we have target resistance 1, R1. Resistance 1 is going to be at 4250, and then R2, resistance number 2, is going to be at that 4750. So I really like that setup on Cisco. That's an easy one to be trading. Let's continue to go down here. Facebook's looking great. I love Google. Google, I think we're going to easily see that 1650. We ended up getting a trade on Google. We picked up the 1575, 1580. If we see another rise on Google here tomorrow, I'm going to be looking at that 1650 as the next target. And this will be T1, well, R1 equals T1. resistance 1 is target area number 1. So if we do break above that 1600 tomorrow, I'm going to be looking for that probably 1645, 1650 vertical spread. You could pick that up dirt cheap there. We were actually going over that in the afternoon pro trader session at breakingchartalerts.com. And that one there could have made a 1,300% gain if you have that 1640, 1650 vertical spread there. So I love the setup there on that as well. That is looking great. And we ended up closing our silver trade this morning. We closed that pretty early on, SLV. We closed that this morning right at opening bell, right at around here, right around 10 o'clock there. We closed that out for a quick 40-some% gain, and really happy we did that. Locked in quite a bit of profits. The banks are looking good. If you look at Bank of America as well, the financials look great on a daily chart here. If we change this to a 3-month daily, we just finally got that 1020 cross here. We got the MACD cross. Our histograms are green. Now we're going to be looking for that 27 target. This is going to be resistance 1. We're going to have some resistance right around 26. So this is going to be your target profit area if you wanted to get into some calls between 26 and 27. Easy target for Bank of America there. And if we continue to go down here, Johnson & Johnson had a big day. Look at that chart, 3-month daily. Macy's had a big pop this morning, pulled back from the highs. MasterCard here had a nice climb this morning. McDonald's is climbing off that 10-day simple moving average. Microsoft had a big day. I really think with this chart here, what we're going to be seeing is Microsoft getting back up to that 230 area. So I like that. This is going to be target 1. And that's something you could pick up for this week's expo. Or if you want a little bit safer of a trade, you pick up the November monthly expo. See how you had that nice run here when you had that histogram in the green? Now we got a positive histogram here, and I think we're going to continue to run up to that 230. That's a really nice setup there on Microsoft. Nike was down a little bit today, didn't do much. NVIDIA was up over 4% again. I really think we're going to be seeing that 600 target on NVIDIA. That's a nice setup there. Q's, Qualcomm. We ended up closing out our Qualcomm trade today too. Our Qualcomm trade made some beautiful profits there. We closed that up, locked in those profits, and took those, and we reutilized those profits into some more Apple trades ahead of tomorrow's Apple's iPhone event. And guys, tomorrow, the big news is they're saying Apple, they're going to be releasing 4 different types of phones, and they're saying that this is going to be one of the biggest Apple events in the past decade. So I'm expecting another big run on Apple this week. So we loaded up on Apple and we're ready to go. So I hope you guys had a great day. We locked in our paycheck trade for the week for 154%. And we're looking at another one on Google here for 317% with Google at or above 1580 a share. Great day today, guys. Looking forward to tomorrow. And I hope everyone had a great day. Stay safe. God bless. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, guys. This has been Dave from Breaking Chart Alerts. And if you guys would like to join us, please feel free to go to breakingchartalerts.com and click on Join Now membership plans and get signed up. All righty, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Great job, everyone. Members in the trade room did really well today. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye-bye.